it's funny because there's this this blog that she writes, and she goes, I compared Jeremiah to Johnny Cash and her to June Carter because I'm very blunt and kind of stubborn, so hard-nosed about things, and she's always sweet. She's like, Jeremiah, you know, he just doesn't know how to express himself sometimes. So like, oh, she's covering up my wounds.
Instead of being like, Jeremiah, you signed up for this. It's a dating show. Yes, I'm gonna kiss your friends. Get over it.
That had to be hard.
It was hard. I'm like, that's what she goes. I think I'm falling in love with you. And in the back of my mind is, girl, you're dating 9 of my other friends right now that happen to be my roommates. Don't tell me you're falling in love with me. That's like what's running through my mind. And so it was that awkward moment of. What do I say?
Awkward.
Were there any of your 9 friends that you really grew to dislike? You know,
It was a couple.
Yes, there were a couple.
There were-
I can name at least 9 that I would dislike.
The funny thing was, though, a couple of the guys in the house, like, I just knew from what I was, start feeling what you're feeling, and you just know, well, that ain't gonna work for them, and so you don't really think about it in that way.
So you
But
really did feel a competition of it all.
I didn't really feel it at all, because the one thing that I kept feeling is I knew in my gut,
Yeah.
but before it all started, if anything real came from it, and all of a sudden, say somebody else would have walked away with Paige, and I knew in my heart that she wasn't for me, well then I pray that that's the girl for that guy, because the chances of finding the one you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with anyways, that's a slim chance. So if it wasn't for somebody else, well then you should be happy for that guy.
yeah, but
You know what I mean?
y-
But
this
for
is-
me, it was like, I knew it in my stomach.